Nobody saw him coming, everyone was watching him with fear, but the facts are there, it succeeded the impossible at the time of its release. And plan to do it again with his suite. Think about it, a horror movie with a clown, kids of the 80s and a treatment a little more hardcore than usual, who would have thought that it could please? If you are not yet suffocated by this remark full of biting irony, it is because you are waiting like us following the adventures of Pennywise, Wedged on September 6, 2019. A sequel that will take place 27 years later when the Losers Club is an adult, that everyone has set their course but they are all obliged to return to Derry to play a final round against the evil clown. A return expected at the turn of Elsewhere and begins to unveil a first idea of his cast since we will probably be entitled to Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader and James McAvoy, which outrank Glass. That said, this sequel should be at least as dark and violent as the first movie, or probably more since you can afford much more with adult comedians than with children or teenagers. Should not be seen to traumatize them from the start either. In any case, if there is one who is thoroughly at the moment, it is Andres Muschietti, the director of the two films. In the midst of preparing for Part 2, the director warned from the outset that the film was not going to spare us during a small press conference at the last CinemaCon last week. Bring your adult diapers to the movies, obviously, said like that, it's all nil, but put in context it already makes more sense since Muschietti concluded with this formula after warning us that the film would be much darker and scary than the previous one. After, we are all we ask, and we especially hope that it is not he who will shit, as we say in professional jargon, giving us a big dick because the studio will have respected at all costs the specifications to reproduce the same success by betraying the essence of the film. Do not laugh, it's still a possibility.